That's right, our beloved child predator Freddy is getting a penis enlargement surgery. In other words, he is getting a rework. Okay, maybe this is not exactly a rework, but it's been officially confirmed. I'm not making this stuff up. Or maybe I am making this stuff up, and you are still watching this video. But really, I'm not the guy who typically makes Dead by Daylight update related videos. Usually I make videos like how Dead by Daylight made me gay.
Boy deal is homosexual.
But I had to make this video because it is very rare when Dead by Daylight developers decide to update some of their weakest killers. So let's talk about it. But before that, if you want me to come on your mom's titties, then don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. So it turns out that Dead by Daylight developers have done an Ask Me Anything session where players could literally ask anything and developers would have to answer these questions. Something that caught my eye is that one of the developers said this: "We are currently exploring different type of gameplay for the generators and how we would create something that feels fresh and interesting for the players." This developer even gives us a hint and says that they actually have something coming our way for a future event. So this means that Dead by Daylight developers are aware that maybe repairing generators is not what we like to do, it's not very engaging, and maybe they should rework this mechanic. Maybe they should add more than the skill check to make this process of repairing a generator more interesting for survivors. We also know that in the future we will be able to gift cosmetics to our friends, which is another way for behavior to make us spend our money on cosmetics. But maybe I'm not excited for the cosmetic gifting feature because I don't have friends in the first place. All I do in my spare time is jerk my cock, and I'm not even joking. We also know that the next maps to be updated will be Badham Preschool, Garden of Joy, Midwich, and the Swamp. I don't know why they're delaying the Swamp rework so far away. After all, most people hate the Swamp. I am not one of those people who hate that map, but I don't think that developers understand how to put their priorities right. At least this month we will be able to try the new 2v8 game mode. Sadly, we will be able to try it for a limited time only, because this game mode is just in the beta stage, so it's understandable, it might be buggy as fuck. But you, together with your 7 retarded Discord friends, will be able to shoot your cum load on 2 killers at the same time.
Oh, Daddy, can you fuck me harder?
Yes, my son, I can fuck you so hard. Oh.
Thank you, Daddy. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, Daddy, put that cock deep inside of me.
Oh, you like it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna come. Oh, I'm coming. Oh.
Yes, Daddy, good job.
Mwah.
So that sounds exciting, but here's my favorite part. So recently I made a video about the top 5 weakest killers in Dead by Daylight. Spoiler alert, I think that the Trapper is the weakest and the most useless killer in DBD, followed up by Freddy and Michael Myers. I mean, literally every single friend of mine hates Freddy. I am not hating on Freddy. In fact, I think that in his current state he is fun to play. Yes, you can call me a retarded motherfucker, you can say that I don't even play Dead by Daylight, I can't wait to read the comments down below, but I enjoy playing Freddy. However, the fact that I enjoy playing him doesn't make him strong. He is weak as fuck. And Michael Myers is weak too, because he is constantly running out of his power. But I'm very happy that this user called Tokyo Soup on Reddit asked developers this question: do you have any plans to rework Myers or Freddy? It has been highly requested and they seem to no longer stack up with other killers. I mean, the Trapper is the weaker one, and if you disagree, then you're gay. And DBD developers have responded. Freddy has an update planned. We will have more information on that soon, so please stay tuned. Myers is definitely also on our radar, and we are hoping to see an update for him in the not so distant future. Here it is, the confirmation. Freddy rework coming very soon. I'm saying rework because I think that Freddy needs another rework considering that he is so weak. But actually I think that this might just be an update, this might not be a rework. We don't know yet what's gonna be changed, and the difference between a rework and an update is that if it's just an update, then they will change some numbers. For example, they will buff Freddy in a way, they will increase the number of dream snares and dream pallets he carries, and they will decrease the cooldown of his teleportation, which would be a very great buff. It would definitely make Freddy one of the stronger killers compared to where he is right now. But if this is a rework, then they will literally change his power for him to be stronger. So we don't know what exactly is coming. I feel like Freddy will not get a full rework, Freddy will get an update, and Myers on the other hand will get a full rework, because as of this moment, Michael Myers starts the game very slowly, and he has to progressively overload his power and progress through the game. I don't think that tiers really complement Michael Myers enough, because Michael Myers, according to the lore, is a very strong killer, but the way Michael Myers is in the game, he is one of the scariest killers, don't get me wrong, but when you play against better survivors, you will struggle if you play Michael Myers, and I'm telling you this from a perspective of a person who has mained Michael Myers for quite a bit. However, I don't think that Michael Myers is in a desperate need of an update, because let's be fair, there are people who religiously play as Michael Myers, and they don't have any problem with that. Yes, he can feel like an M1 killer most of the time, but come on developers, let's get your priorities straight. For years people have been crying that the Trapper and Freddy need reworks. Nobody has been crying about the Trickster needing a buff, but developers decided to buff the Trickster. Also, I understand that nobody really plays the twins, but nobody was crying about it and nobody was asking developers to change the twins, but developers decided to rework the twins for some reason. So I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Sometimes I question the decisions of this game's developers, but it is what it is. There's nothing that I can change. So I'm very happy that Freddy at least finally is gonna get some rework. It's definitely not gonna be a nerf, because if it's a nerf, then people are gonna be mad about it, because, you know, everybody says that Freddy is one of the weakest killers in DBD. So this has to be a buff, and this has to be a pretty decent buff, because come on guys, even if this is a small buff, it will not change shit, because Freddy is in the back of the strongest killer tier list. Like, he is definitely weaker than most, like 90% of the killers in the game. I think that this game has a very bright future. It has years of life. The Dead by Daylight movie is coming out soon, and there's another single player game coming out soon related to Dead by Daylight. So Dead by Daylight is gonna be more popular than ever, and I'm very happy for what's coming into this game. Lara Croft is coming soon. I'm not a big fan of Lara Croft, I have never played her games, but she looks like a survivor and I think she fits the role. I really like her perks, but this is just me rambling about my opinion, but I have a right to say what the fuck I think on my channel. Anyway, comment if you have any comments on your head. I will definitely read the comments down below. Subscribe for more crazy Dead by Daylight videos. I will see you later. Bye.